Hi, welcome or welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time seeing my hands, hi, I'm Erin of Planning Life with Erin, and I'm so excited you decided to check out this video. Thanks so much for being here. And if you're returning, hey, how have you been? All right, guys, as you can see, we have Poppy here with us. And also, if you saw my intro, we have a new workspace area. I'm still kind of navigating and I'm still kind of like buttoning things up, but I think all in all, I am liking it right now. I like being up against the wall. It kind of was a little weird the way I had it set up before. It was kind of like an evolution from like a school area that I had set up for the kids when we had distance learning a few years ago. And then it went into a crafting area for me and the kids. And then from there, it like evolved into the Planning Life with Erin workspace. So here we are. But I'm liking it. I'm actually going to order some bins to put up like baskets in front on the wall. So I have like right in front of my face, kids school stuff, bill stuff, doctor things, anything like that. So I can see it because I'm slowly but surely realizing that I need to be able to see things, but I also need things to be not cluttered. Helps tremendously with the anxiety. All right. Poppy, I love you, girlfriend, but you are extra large. Let me see if I can move her to the other side of the desk. And I don't have my dummy planner out for her right now, so I'm not sure if she's going to try to hop on to the Hobonichi Cousin. Let me see. I'm going to move this over a little bit, give her some space. Yeah, she's already like, yeah, no, I want to lay on the planner. We'll see how well she does here. Okay, so we're going to be planning in the Hobonichi Cousin. We're going to be planning for the week of, let's see. She's already like, yeah, crinkle paper. No. Oh, no, Poppy. Oh, Poppy. Okay, we can't bite the paper or my hand. Nope. We're just going to stay here for a minute until she chills for a sec. She just chewed a hole in my planner. Please don't get rough. Okay. I know. She's very playful. I have to say, her and Bo play a lot together because she's also a very playful kitty with the gigantic paws. You see that? Do you guys remember when she was baby and like she just like was the size of the planner? Yeah, I don't remember that either. It was just like 3 months ago. Okay. So what are we using today? We're going to use a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Okay. So I have, okay. Oh, you want to nibble on my fingers. Okay. So I have this awesome washi. I think this was from the October snail parcel. I don't remember. But I love this washi. I think it's so cute. I've been actually using it in my journal and I'm like, you know what? I want to do a spread with this washi. So we're going to use this washi. And then I have the sticker sheet that came with it. So cute. Don't eat my stickers. I think I might use these for the header. I haven't decided yet. And then I just kind of pulled in some of the colors from leftover kits that I have on different pieces that I might need. And then I have some day covers and I have a cat that's trying to eat all the things. So I might have to remove her. But so we're going to make this work. We're going to make it happen. It's going to be cute and I'm excited. I'm not sure. Poppy might have to go. No, stop eating my planner. Stay over there. All right. So now that I have some newly organized tabos, because, you know, I did the pen swatch, guys. I'm really excited. So let's pull it out and see what colors might go with this spread. Oh, where's she going? She's off. Okay. Let's see. I think, let's get my stickers. I can't get them. I'm having some trouble today. My fingers don't want to work. It's already been a heck of a week and it's already Monday morning, but we'll get into that in a second once we pick out our colors. I think 992 is going to be great. And then for a blue, just for like that little bit of pop of color, and I kind of really like how it looks with the blue and the tan. I think I might do 553. So let's see. That's my new one. I do like that color. Okay, so we'll go with those two for now. Super handy, guys. I'm very excited about this. Okay, I'm gonna put that off to the side and let's check out these. So these can be used. I do like this one. I'm trying to see if it'll kind of fit where I want it to fit. It will. So with these, I've actually been cutting them even though it's perforated. I've tried to just rip it or tear it and I haven't had really great success. I'm pretty like bad with these kind of things. So I'm like, you know what? Scissors are fine. There's no shame in that. But I do like this snail. And then we're just going to put these off to the side so I can use them. throughout the spread, but this guy fits here very nicely. Oh, cute. All right, so we'll do that. And then for my headers, I really do like this one. So actually, you know what? I think it comes with, oh, I have my clock over here. I decided I was gonna hang it on the wall, but before I do that, I decided to put it up on my washi drawer, but the cord is like in the way. All right, let's see if I can get the drawer out. So this is like my trial of my new desk. Ooh, right here, perfect. We'll use this one. Because aesthetically it looks really pretty, but functionally, not sure. So we'll see. This is the washi, I believe, another washi that came with it. I think this came with this one. I can't remember now. It's like the vintage one. So I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. This one is like a map. Where's my trash? Put my trash on the other side, so I'm a little confused. And let's see if we can get this. Where did I put my knife? Oh, did Joe put it? Yeah, he did. The kids were crafting last night and Joe used a lot of my tools. All right, let's see. Where is the edge? It's over here somewhere. So this morning we had a crazy weekend. It was a good weekend, but it was a crazy weekend. I'm gonna pull you in just a little bit more. I think, do I want to use this one on the top? I think I do. I really like this. Instead of using a header, I think we're gonna use this. All right, let's get this down. So Saturday, Joe and I cleaned out, I think I started talking about this in my video yesterday morning, the rest of my planner check-in. Saturday, we cleaned out our office, like our desk. Oh, what is my cat doing? No, don't eat the washi, Poppy. No. All right, hold on. I'm going to move up this camera for a second so I can get her off the desk. Or are you just going to behave? Because we don't eat the stickers, remember? We're a good planner cat. I think Bo's rubbing off on her. Ooh, I like that. All right, Poppy, you're in the way. Love having a planner cat. But when filming, a little bit in the way. She's still trying to get to that washi. Oh, no, she's not. So I feel like, before I get into my Saturday, I feel like my desk setup, it's nice because I feel like my desk is bigger. So I have quite a large desk. But when it's not up against something, I feel like I couldn't utilize the whole space. And also trying to account for what it looked like on both sides was difficult. So I do feel like there's a lot more space. So definitely room for her to lay down, which is nice. Okay, I'm gonna put my clock back up here. I gotta get a nail. Joe's gonna be like, really? Like, just one nail. All right, you can't get down over there because that's where the cart is, girly. Get down over here. She's still becoming more acquainted with the ways of the new desk. Get down. Come on. There you go. Okay, I like that on top, and then I might add something down here. I haven't decided yet. Okay, back to my story. So Saturday, Joe and I, in our spare bedroom, part of the appeal to this house was it had an extra bedroom. Though small, anything with a closet, I guess they consider an extra bedroom. Oh, this ruler came with this one too. I love this ruler. Anyways, so I go squirrel. So part of like our liking this house and deciding to go for it was that it did have this extra bedroom, with a closet. It's small. Like, I guess like we could probably, Weston would probably be okay in there. But it's small. It's good as like a spare bedroom. Like when we have any out of like, town guests come in, which isn't very often, but we have like a futon in there. It opens up to a bed, all the things. So to space save, we have put the computer and desk inside the closet because we're not using it, and instead of it becoming like another, junk spot. And we did this a few years ago. It's probably like 5 or 6 years ago now, because we did have like a desk in there set up, maybe 7, because I used that when I owned the flooring store. I used that as my workspace. But it was just like taking up the whole the whole room. And partly why I don't want to move my office into there is because it takes up a lot of space and it can't double as like we can put a TV in there and it could be like a little living room for the kids, or like if Joe's watching football, he can watch it in there or whatever. So there's no closet. Well, there is closet doors actually. I just spelled vitamins wrong, but that's okay. I don't really care today. You'll see why as I start getting into more of my storytelling. So, and if you're new here, just a quick little update. The way that I do my sidebar, I have this tracker where it started off where I track from the miracle morning, and then that's evolved over time to things that more suit what I need in a day. And this is my sleep tracker. Excuse me. I'm extremely dry. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. I have the heat cranking in my house right now because it's very cold and windy outside. So, anyways, the office doors are, do I want to put this down here again? It fits right here perfectly. So you know what? I think we're going to do something a little different today. I do like having this meal tracker. And I have quite a few things that I want to cook and I don't want to like overlap. We've gone over that before. Anyways, okay. So, we've done, we leave the doors open. How do I want to do this? Today is the 20th. I don't even have the, do I? I don't have the 31st. Boo. Oh no. All right, so maybe we're not gonna do that today. I was gonna add in some of these day covers, but I don't have enough. But we can do next week because, nope, we can't do next week. We can do the week after. Okay, put that off to the side. So we have a couple of shelves in there and a desk, and it's really nice. I kind of wish I took a before and after picture, but I didn't. So, and that's okay. But I don't know what I want to do here. My day's a little crazy. My week's gonna be a little crazy. So I don't know how much real planning. This might be more of a decorative spread. Anyway, so Joe and I took some time and we went through everything. And it looks fantastic. I'm pretty excited. But I was really excited because Joe helped out a bit and that was really nice. Because I was just asking him to kind of like help me pull everything down kind of thing, but we ended up going through everything and it was nice. I am definitely a person that needs a body double and helps me to do things better, so it was nice having that. He could have just sat there and did nothing, but we're gonna put this news here and I'll explain in a minute. Okay, and then this one I'm gonna keep off to the side. So that was nice. And then Saturday night we went to, where did we go? We were gonna go to the Texas Roadhouse for dinner, but I did like the check-in like online, like where you put yourself on the wait list. And when we got there, so it was a 25 to 30 minute wait when I put us in the check, like the wait list. And then when we got there, we walked in and it was like probably a few minutes before we were supposed to be there, but I figured we'd check in and then whatever. We've done it before. And the last time, actually, you know what? I think I'm going to take this one off. The last time we went, we completely forgot to do it, and we ended up going over to the arcade next door and we played some games. It was a 45-minute wait. Fine, no problem. But anyways, we walked in and they're like, okay, so there's still gonna be like a 20-minute wait. I'm like, why? So we went back out to the car and I realized they didn't have the correct phone number. So I went back in to give them the correct number, and two people who came in 10 minutes after we did were seated right away from their wait, online check-in, whatever. So I was pretty upset. Woman was telling me that there was like still about less than a 10-minute wait, so we went back out to the car. I went back in again to find out, and I'm super courteous of people and wait staffs at restaurants, and I know everybody's understaffed. I used to be a waitress myself. I know how stressful it can be. However, when I was standing there waiting, she was talking to the person next to her. He was talking to them. They were all looking at me. I decided to smile and wave because I'm a ball buster that way. And yeah, we ended up pulling her name because I was like, no, I'm not doing that. And we ended up doing DoorDash because everywhere else had, you know, that half an hour. It was like now prime time for dinner on Saturday night. So, and we were getting some snow supposedly yesterday, but that never happened. So I think it was like more busy than normal for that. But we didn't, so we weren't going to wait for like half an hour somewhere else. So we came home, we had DoorDash. It was okay. It was from Tello's. We normally go there, but they like put their food in plastic so it gets hot and then everything gets mushy from like the condensation, but whatever. And then yesterday we rearranged the desk space. I just kind of got up and started doing it, and Weston wanted to he saw something on one of his YouTubers that he likes. What's his name? Incredible? No. I can't think of his name. Oh my God. Unspeakable. That's who it is. So he created like this big game throughout his house. I think it was through COVID. And like this guy's got a pretty big house. And Weston wanted to try to do this a few years ago. And we kind of like reenacted it a little bit. But over the years, he has like these obsessions that he cycles through, and we're back on it again. So he wanted to make one of those like spin wheel things, like with like the pie cuts, and like they'll have something different and it like falls on something. I don't know what it's called. It's been a morning already. So Joe spent like 3 hours working on 2 of them with him, which was nice. We always like it when our kids are crafty and like doing things other than tablets or whatever. So we did that, and then finished rearranging my desk area, which I really didn't need Joe for. I just needed more of like opinion. And yeah, last night was a nice night. Joe and I were a little tired, went to bed early. Still didn't really get that sleep in that I've been trying to get, because I never sleep well when we don't know if there's going to be like school or snow or anything like that the next day. And they were kind of making it sound like it was going to be quite messy this morning. It worked out, it was fine. But meanwhile, Saturday, I got a message from the school that Spencer was exposed to strep. I think I mentioned that she was exposed to COVID last Monday. And Saturday, she was saying she was pretty tired. She went to bed a little earlier than normal. Yesterday, randomly, she was stuffy for about an hour and then it went away. She's got allergies. She's kind of allergic to the cats a little bit. Didn't think anything of it. This morning, she woke up. She said she had a sore throat. So I had her get up, drink some water, had her have her breakfast, and she was still feeling like her throat was bothering her. I checked to see if I could see anything in the back of her throat. I couldn't. And I'm like, let me do a COVID test. So I did the COVID test, put it on the counter, went, brushed my teeth, put my shoes on, came back out, and it was positive. So I have Spencer home with me today. So let's write in. This is what the news is. Spencer, positive COVID. So, yeah, it's been quite the morning, and here we are. It's only Monday. So my kids haven't had it. Joe and I had it back in November, if you followed along at all. Him and I had it in November, and thankfully the kids did not get it. But all right, we're gonna put this down here for both days. So yeah, here we are. Kids did not get it, thankfully, when we had it in November. And I'm really hoping I don't get it this time, because I just don't wanna. It's such a pain in the butt, and like I'm trying to, I'm more relaxed definitely than I was when Joe and I had it. When I found out Joe had it, because that was our first time in 4 years, and I'm not gonna lie, makes me nervous. Spencer is fine. She has no fever, thankfully. Her throat's just bothering her, and yes, it could have been a false positive. However, it's going around her school. Actually, 3 of her friends are homesick with it. Her teacher, and I think the school nurse. So definitely still a thing. But I'm going to try to get in my filming for the next week or so. So this way, I'm not going to plan for next week. Like, I'm not going to sit here today or tomorrow and plan for next week. I'm not that kind of a planner. But I am going to film some things. So just in case I get sick, I don't have to worry about it. So right now we are filming Hobo Cousin. And then we're going to do the Hobo Han because I really liked that I had it all ready to go last week. And then maybe the Hobonichi Cousin, weeks today. If not, so I'm just kind of like loosely planning this. Craft Space, we'll do an updated Craft Space tour maybe tomorrow, and then, oops. I was thinking about doing a vlog this week, but now I really can't go anywhere. So maybe we'll do like a journaling vlog. Because you guys like that when I do, and I haven't done one in a really long time. So maybe we'll do that instead of like a planner check-in. We'll do like some journaling too. Okay. So for meals this week, tonight is going to be American Chop. And then we're probably going to do Taco Tuesday. I've been thinking about trying to stick to that. Taco Tuesday. Wednesday is leftovers. And then we'll see what the rest of the week brings, but I would like to do like pulled pork on Thursday, and then pizza usually is on Friday. And then the leftovers from the pulled pork, we can do sliders and mac and cheese on Saturday and Sunday, but I'm going to leave it because I'm not sure. It's a little different than my normal planning because I can't go anywhere this week. So some of it will stay the same. Like, I definitely need to put in a market order, so we'll get my regular everyday stuff. Weston will still have karate, but we will not have dance this week. So let's get these out and put this in. Okay, and one here. I was supposed to go out on Friday night, but I already rain checked it because, yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'll be fine since I've already had it, and I had it just recently, but just in case. As I sit there and I'm watching Joe last night, he was eating the rest of Spencer's mac and cheese, and I wasn't suspect that it was COVID, but I was like, trying to tell him to be careful and like not to get in her face just in case. And I turned around and he had her spoon in his mouth. I'm like, really? He's like a child. Where's my karate ones? Uh-oh. Oh, I think I put them in with the dance. So when I texted him this morning, actually I picked up the phone and I called him. I'm like, yeah, so guess what? And he's like, oh no. I'm like, yeah. Remember last night when you took a bite out of her mac and cheese or ate the rest of her mac and cheese? Yeah, there's that. Okay. Oh, I got booted off. I had a phone call from Spencer's school, apparently. I already left the message. I don't know why. I think they're having trouble with their system. But anyways, and I've spoke to everybody, so. What do I want? I have one that has like make a list. I think it's in my adulting ones. So let's see. Let me see if I can find it. Get groceries. Get things done. I need to pay some bills. Let's see. Multitasking. Nope. Get things done. Serious conversation. I'm going to do get groceries. That's going to probably be Joe. And I have some laundry to do. And I want to file my taxes. So we'll pull that one out. And serious conversation. No. Try a new recipe. Oh, I didn't know I had that one. Vacuum. Deal with insurance. I don't have anything. I have to find like a bill paying one. All right. So let's see. We need to get groceries. And I think Joe's probably going to get them for me. All right. So this is a karate night. Darn. He's going to have to probably get it tomorrow because he works late on Wednesday, so it might be too late for him. Let's see. This one is laundry. I'm going to be doing that today. Don't have much left because I actually have been doing a little bit and a little bit. I've been trying. Okay. So let's do laundry. I have to wash, dry, and then fold. I actually have to fold twice because I have laundry. I don't know if you guys have been around. You've heard me say that I've been doing this thing where I fold the laundry downstairs once it comes out of the dryer, and it's been working out beautifully. So that's been like the thing, and that gets me to get it done and then move on, put it away. But Joe's been kind enough to take it upstairs for me. So it's been sitting there for like 2 days. So I have to fold that. But I did do a load in the wash today. I know, it's so exciting, the life I live. All right, what am I looking for? I'm like flipping through looking for something. Oh, I need to pay a bill. I need to take care of our water bill. I'm like arguing with the water people. It's like, you know, you can only argue so much before you just give in. It's like, whatever. I do want to use this here because this is an exclamation point. We were not expecting Spencer to have COVID. I'm actually going to put this here like that. I can't even. Weston tested negative. I tested negative. Hoping it stays that way. All right. I need my bill. I don't want to forget. I'm just going to pay the water bill. Kind of going back and forth with him. I just feel like we've been like super duper charged. And we checked to see if there was like any leaks or anything, and have not seen anything that would like give away like a leak situation. So, all right, let's put this down here. Or do we want to pull it all the way down to the bottom? I think I'm just gonna do it all the way to the bottom this week. Why not? I really like this washi. It's so pretty. I like neutral washi, but this is just so, it's neutral and it's got like a nice like gold flecks in it. It's so pretty. And it's a map, the globe, I think, like a flat version of it. Where's my card? There it is. I could do it. So yeah, so this morning kind of threw me for a loop. Weston's negative. I'm negative. Hoping it stays that way. Not sure. Weston hasn't had it, so this might be our go around where the kids have it. It's like, gosh, I'm tired. And then all plans this week have kind of been like tossed out the window. All right, so we've got karate. All goes well. I know what I need to put down for my do not forget list. You know what? I think I'm going to move this guy, and we're going to put him over here because I do need to make a this week list. And I'm going to do it here. Okay, let's get my bullets and tweezers. I'm trying to see if I have any other colors. I pulled a couple of, I have these too, but I think I like, we'll use these. I need to change Spencer's dentist appointment that I just made because she won't be able to go. It's like next Tuesday, I think. Yeah, it's next Tuesday. So I have to change that. And Joe told me that the children's hospital called for the anesthesia part of things. So they're supposed to, well, the hospital didn't call, the orthopedic doctor called. Why they called him, we don't know. But we need to, oh, it's a little VHS on here. How cute is that? That's vintage? No. Oh my goodness, I feel old. But yeah, so we were kind of like, why did they call Joe, not me? But I have the number, so I need to make sure I follow up. with that. And I also have to get some sparring gear for Weston. So I'm gonna put that down. For karate, I need to change the dentist appointment and check in with the children's hospital, just in case they don't call me. And I'm probably forgetting something, so we'll leave that in case I need to add anything else. Let's kind of start the rotation over again. So dry today. I need to like turn the heat down, but then I get cold. Brown. Okay. Oh, there's a little, how cute. So this was, I think, what month was this? This was June. And then I probably didn't plan for June in my Hobonichi weeks. I actually want to put in an order for the rest of the year for the kits. I think I'm just gonna go for it, and if there's like duplicates, it's fine. Okay. So normally my week gets a little full, but we're not quite there yet. Let's do, I like this one with the top hat. He's cute. So let's do this one, and we'll mark in some more planner time. And we'll do it on Wednesday. And I'm hoping that she stays healthy. I'm like, okay. I'm trying not to be nervous. I think she'll be all right. And let's put in a line. Probably could have just drawn it myself, but that's okay. I do want to, I was going to declutter Spencer's closet this week, but that's not happening. But I do want to declutter. I have like my, I don't even know what it would be called. I guess it's like a TV desk, not desk, TV console type thing that I used to have in the living room. But the drawers are getting a little out of hand, so I want to declutter that. I'm just going to put table, drawers, in office. I'll know what it is. And I'm also going to declutter a little bit more of my craft space. I'm trying to be ruthless. It's so hard when it comes to my craft stuff. But some of it, I'm just trying to be real. And I'm kind of like putting things aside that I haven't opened, or things that I'm probably not going to foresee using, and like have like a little basket. So maybe we can start doing some giveaways. I'm really thinking about starting a Patreon. I'd love to hear from you guys. So I'm probably going to put something up in the community posts, so we can try to, I'd love to hear from you guys, and I can, I don't know why I'm saying try. We can maybe figure out some different ideas for different tiers, things that you guys would like to see, all that kind of stuff. I love this washi, guys. I'm really, really excited about this washi. All right, I feel like I can put this here. It comes up really nicely, so I don't have to worry about it getting too stuck, because I really don't know what's going on the rest of the day. Like, I mean, the rest of the week. We could have like, could be fine. I could have another sick kid, all the things. So, you never know. I want to move this. Okay. She's all quarantining in her room. Okay. I like that. That looks nice. Let's see. My shopping. Oh, I have to put that in. And then what else do I need to do? I wonder if we can do like happy moment down here. That's really cute. I don't think I have. Let's look. I think I ordered some Post-its. Do I have any neutral ones here? These are for May. Let's see what these are. I can do it. I can do it. Let's see. Oh, I had these bullets. Oh, these are kind of green. My fingers don't want to work today. Those are green. These are kind of neutral. Maybe. I don't know how I feel about those. Let's see what else I got. I might have something in here because I have another snail mail, I think, that had this, but I ordered a duplicate, so I think there might be. We have these. No. I'm very indecisive, guys. Let's see what I got in here.
Mommy.
Okay, so little Miss Spencer came out. She's getting bored. So that's the trouble with Spencer. She gets bored really easily. So this is not going to be the best of times. But she's also getting hungry. I guess it's not really lunchtime like our lunchtime, but it's school lunchtime. Their bodies, I swear, like reset. Okay, so I've got this here for my happy moments because we are going to find some happy moments this week. It's gonna happen. And let's use some more of these. I like this globe, so we're gonna use this guy. I love this vintage theme. I was really excited when it came out. All right, Friday, I am not doing anything now, so we can put that there. It's like very much of a decorative spread, and it's probably gonna be super duper boring. Because, you know, not getting much of anything done this week. I like this guy. He's cute. Let's do him here because we're gonna do our meal planning anyways, and we'll mark it meal planning. Do I use, let's do this, or meal prep, I should say. Meal prep. And I guess my to-do list, I have to get the groceries ready today. So let me write in meal plan for our breakfast and lunch tomorrow, next week, and market orders. Might have to leave work a little early so he can pick those up. Okay. What else do we need? We could probably check off a couple of things here. So let's do this morning. I have not listened to my audiobook, but I have intentions of doing that. I did do my affirmations and my visualization. I did not visualize this as how my day was going, but here we are. I journaled and I have done my vitamins and I've eaten well so far. I intend on eating well for the rest of the day, so hopefully that works out. And then last night, I probably got about 6 hours of sleep. Wasn't that fantastic with sleep. Let me double check with my calendar. I don't think I have anything else going on this week. No, but I do need to mark in the water bill. And then let's mark in a couple of the other bills that are all due. It's like, oh, look, all the bills are due. Yay, fantastic. Garbage. And cell phone. Let's see, we're gonna do the light bulb and we'll just do the water symbol because we don't have one for heat. heat and electric. And we'll just put like toupee up here. Perfect. And then I'll fill in the mornings as I go. I'll probably keep that aside so I can use it throughout the week. I do want a budget. I think I might have to do that today, so I can figure out. We have our like master bill. We did do a little bit of budgeting on Tuesday last week, but we didn't do anything on Sunday. So I think we kind of figured it out just like talking. We didn't actually sit down and like call a meeting or anything, but pretty much got it. I like how this came out. Cute. I like these stickers. I like this vintage that she did. And like I said, I've been using this washi. I think I used all the pieces. I've been using this washi in my journaling pages. So I thought, why not? And I'm glad I did. It's so cute. All right. So Spencer has no school this week. Yay. And then she can go back next week with a mask. But okay. All right. Cute. Let me know down below what your thoughts are on this spread. I'd love to hear from you guys. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if it's something you're interested in, and hit that little bell notification so you're always notified when we come out with something new. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel, and we definitely appreciate that. I think that's going to do it for me for today. As always, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come and hang out with me. I know we're all busy, so it's very much appreciated. And until I see you again, have a beautiful week and keep planning. Bye.